The universe is not stranger than you imagine. It's stranger than you can imagine. There are things going on out there you have no idea in the world what's going on. The world is not what you think it is. I can guarantee you, nothing on this earth works the way you think it does. I'm totally convinced for myself, because of the people I have talked to and the people I've been in contact with that should know, that I can't even mention their names or their positions in this world, but they were very high. And they have told me that it is apparent to them that the people who run our planet today, the guys who are really behind the scenes, are not, nobody's going to know who they are. You're never going to hear about them. You're never going to see them ever. You can see the presidents and all the big shots, but the people who are really in control of our earth are not human.
So it's not the 13 bloodlines behind
it could be something. It could be something connected to that, but it's a bigger story than the 13 bloodlines.
So there's more.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more. But they're not human, and they are superior to you in every way, in technological, in knowledge, in understanding. They have come here from a long way away. They've come here a long time ago, and they've always been here controlling. Magic as a real thing is very, very powerful, otherworldly demonism, devil worship kind of thing.
Satanism.
Yeah.
The occult.
Yeah, the occult. You make a deal with them, and they will let you, they will do for you what you need done, and then you do for them what they need done. And a lot of motion picture and entertainment people will tell you they made a deal with the devil. And lots and lots and lots of important people have said that publicly. We made a deal with the devil.
Because they took part in satanic rituals.
Yes, taking part. I could tell you things which are going on in Hollywood right now, but let me tell you something. Understand this. In Europe, before the Roman Empire existed, before Rome, Europe was already dominated by a culture of people, very intelligent people. But the most important symbol that the Druids had for their magical, to show that they were magical priests, was a magic wand, like Merlin the magician. Orchestra leaders and conductors around the world use a magic wand, so you play to their music, not yours. I'll tell you when to do this and when to do that. And so the magic wands were always a symbol of Druidic magic, real magic. But magic wands were always made out of the wood of a holly tree. It's made out of holly wood. Get it? And so today, we Americans are orchestrating magic around the world in holly wood because it's a Druid symbol. And if you bother to go to the encyclopedias or go on the web, and magic wands are made out of the wood of a holly tree. It's made out of Hollywood. And so what I'm saying to you is that Hollywood is a very legitimately de jure and real magical system. And because of that, you have to do rituals, blood rituals, human sacrifice. There's a very powerful, real, legitimate, not of this world magic. And those people who are running Hollywood are connected to things you don't know anything about. And they have the power now to manipulate the world with motion pictures and television. They are connected to a power that is not of this world. They're connected to something going on that you would understand as demonism or devil worship or spirit worship.
So actors and singers take part in that?
Oh, of course they do. Absolutely. Did you see the movie Eyes Wide Shut?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick died shortly after that movie was made.
What do you know about Eyes Wide Shut and Stanley Kubrick?
Well, I just know that, first of all, that big party, that was a satanic mass of some sort, so some sort of a satanic thing. I don't even know it's happening. It's not of this world. It causes people to commit suicide. It can cause you to kill someone. Some kind of an otherworld connection to the human mind and to the human world that we live in is controlling you. If you're involved in Hollywood and you're involved in the motion picture business or in international banking, the guys at the top who cause things to happen, they're all being manipulated by spirit forces. The Illuminati are humans that are being manipulated by spirit forces. We all, at the lowest level, all the way up to the Illuminati guys at the top, we are all human. And yet, some of us have magnificent powers to do things. We come into the world as a Rockefeller and we're changing society. But what you don't know is that the human race is being manipulated by a higher power that you can't see.
But can we put a name to that higher power?
Well, I call it the spirit world.
Is that the archons?
Yeah, the archons. Yeah.
And the Muslims call them the Jinn.
Yeah, that's exactly right, the jinns. And the Christians call them demons and devils. The Jews call them a different name.
So they are spirit beings.
Yes, they're spirit beings. And they're
not physical.
Not physical. They're spirit beings. They can work through reptilians.
And some reptilians and other alien species are physical and some are non-physical.
That's exactly right. But you need to understand that there is all over the earth a domination of the human family, of humans, by extraterrestrial or other world entities that you can't see. All the world of religion believes that there are spirits out there. God is out there. The angels are out there. That's who actually, in point of fact, runs Hollywood, are those spiritual entities. They are using Hollywood to manipulate us, to manipulate the human race. We put out movies that cause the riots. We put out movies that promote the one group against the other
so
group.
That is
the mind control.
The collective mind control.
Yeah, exactly. But it's very, very real, very, very powerful, and really scary. Because if you hear that they're sacrificing a child tonight, and you know there's human sacrifice in California, in Los Angeles. There's human sacrifice.
Have you heard that is actually real?
Oh, yeah, of course. There's human sacrifice goes on continually in Hollywood. It's human sacrifice. Children are being sacrificed.
Why?
It's simple. It's very simple. Because if they are going to help you, they can help you. The spirits have powers and know knowledge and powers and technology you don't know anything about. And they can do things that would just scare you. And you think it's just, God couldn't do this. No, it's not God. It's an extraterrestrial, and he's been around 400 million years, and you haven't. So he knows a lot more about the universe and magic than you do. And so he can come here and look like God to you. I mean, and so if he gives me, if I make a deal with him, I'll give him my body and my life and my soul if you will give to me what I want. I want to be able to do what you do.
To gain that knowledge.
It's like the mafia. It's like underworld organization. You need something bad. You need $1 million bad because your family is going to die. And you go to some big shot in the mob world, and he says, okay, how much you need? I need 500,000 bad. So he said, okay, here's the 500,000. Okay, I'll give it to you. You wanted that? I'll give it to you. Now you owe me. You owe me. And when I call you for whatever I call you, you better be here. Because you came to me, I didn't come to you. You came to me and asked for something, I gave it to you. Now you owe me. You take that lightly? You better think about it. Because you
better you say no to the 35,000.
You don't ever say no to the guy who's the boss.
But a lot of actors can become huge stars without being involved in all of that.
Of course, yeah. But I think that even the stars who are not actually taking part in these rituals they are aware. They are aware that when they're told something, you better listen. You know, I don't think that Robert De Niro's are just carefree and do whatever they want. No.